I'm out here in the little jungle in Bali, walking up a hill that I almost do every day. Some days I have things to do and I skip it, and I need to rest as well. But it's beautiful. Look at that. It's just full of energy. So what I wanted to talk about, my story, darkness, our inner light, and why we shouldn't be afraid of being in darkness or being affected, influenced by darkness. Darkness wants you to, as well, religion wants you to believe that it can hurt you. It can hurt you, but it can only mess around with you. That's how it hurts you. It manipulates your thoughts, your actions, the way you think, that moves towards an action or is saying a word in any way, and it reacts towards your energy. But it cannot hurt you in a way, in a physical way. It can't, like, let me just say it like clear out. It cannot take your life unless you let it take it slowly by just taking over your entire body and light. So you have a light within you. You have your own power, your own will. And with that, you can just remove it. So religion, they did it in a way that they put it up because they had knowledge of this energy. So even AI, even religion, churches, any kind, has put beliefs into humanity that this is dangerous, you better stay with us, and you better pray to something that's out of your own self. So you start to believe and worship something that's out of your own circle of energy. You push yourself more away from your light. By that, you get further away and you create blockages because you create beliefs that is away from yourself. Oh, just 2 seconds. Yeah, so I just got interrupted by someone taking a photo shoot. You can see they're taking a photo shoot. Some beautiful girl standing there in the nature, posting. That's good. So, yeah, to go further with this, we get, it's like our energy field gets eaten up by outer forces, other energies, low frequencies. And the only thing, if we just push away everything that we have been learned, taught, and start listening to ourselves, our own core values and beliefs, because we all have it within us. So we all talk about love, unconditionally love, light, and have you ever sat down with yourself when you do your meditation and everybody is saying you should say these words, and if you go into Kundalini or all these different practices, but as well, you really have to understand that you have to sit with yourself and say, who am I? I am who I am. And understand the real you. Feel yourself, right? And I know that these practices are going in that direction, but you have to understand the meaning of it as well, to find it and what is not necessary, not belongs to you. Because I see these practices in a very beautiful way, but it has to recognize as well what doesn't belong. If you practice something where you still don't recognize it, and it can still manipulate and turn these energies in to further manipulate you. And then we work with chakras. Chakras, in a way, it's beautiful. But then again, when you go along this path, if you not have that awareness of who you are and what that are, then it will just continue to manipulate. Don't think it's not smart, because it's very, very smart. Imagine someone sitting in your mind and can read your energy field, right? So we ask ourselves, how can that be that we come down to earth and we have to go through this? Well, we come here with immense power of our own light. We all carry this power, but the world doesn't want you to have that power. So it makes you create blockages from the beginning, so they can have the world for themselves as they want it. They, system, governments, churches, religions, all kinds of different organizations that just let this happen. Are they influenced by low frequency? Yes. In a very, very high powered position way. It's so simple to just sit down and make things happen for yourself within. It's simple, but then again, we are influenced by everything around us. That's why it's so important to give yourself silence and actually ask yourself, what do you need? So this spiritual journey is all about releasing everything that you attach yourself to in a material way, and how you live your life and what you value in life, and rethink everything in the most little detail about love, your home, your lifestyle, your work, what you're doing daily. Good morning. That for you is gonna realize, I'm actually doing things that is not even, it's not even attracted to me, but I'm doing it. How can that be possible? It's possible because the outer world is giving us this to believe that this is you, through commercial propaganda, and you can just continue with, you know, mainstream feeding, social media, all these things. What I want to say is that when it's kind of like stop smoking, right? It's like a cold turkey, you know. You just have to release all those things, and then suddenly you're gonna realize, like, I don't watch TV at all. It doesn't interest me, and I don't see news. And in a way, you know, it's not like I miss it at all or even think about it. If I didn't do this video, it would never pop up in my mind, you know. And that's a release, you know. That's something for me not to carry, and not carrying it will have other things that's within myself that I can enjoy and work with and do progress with. Good morning. Good morning. And that's much more within happiness and joyful. You start to see things is moving in the right direction because you can attract things into your life. You start to meet other people that's aligned with your own light, right? So for this process, it's just about, now I'm creating doubt in my mind, and it's like playing, and I need to push it out. Yeah, so, you know, that's the thing. Whatever we want to do, and you know, this feeling of, no, I can't do that. I could do it, but then it will cost too much. Or there's always something that wants to pull you in the other direction that your inner self is craving for. You get that kick. Oh, that could be nice to do. I know, I believe it. I believe it. I can do it. And then all the other things comes. No, 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 no. If you learn to just remove that no, 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 and you just keep yourself with, yeah, I can do that for sure, and you continue to dream about it, analyze it in a positive way, where you start to manifest it right away. This is everything with feeling, emotional state, um, and being in the belief and putting your core energy into it. That's alignment with the universe. It's like a bright light that comes up to them in multiple colors, and they say, oh, someone activated themselves. Oh, we need to do something. They are obliged to, they can only reply on it with something that aligns with it. That's how it works. It's like you push the power button on your remote control for your TV. That's your activation code sending out. What you then get is the TV is turned on. The universe is receiving it, the signal, the code, and they have to turn it on. They cannot do anything else. That activation code is aligned with a lot of stuff. It's aligned with, alignment means that this alignment is a truly something from you. That's like a code activation. When you have that manifestation that's truly you. You have that activation code is honest. It's hello, good morning. It's honest. It's with good intentions, with unconditional love towards yourself, and you believe that you will create something great in this world for yourself and others. And by that, simply by that, it gets activated. But with no circumstances can there be any interference from the outside. And that's, I will not say the hard part, but that's the part we need to work on. That in between, that little thing just needs to be removed with silence, calmness, confidence. So play with it a little bit. Do small things. You want to manifest something in your life. Manifest something where it has a little impact in your life, but you put that good intention into it. You believe it truly. And you press that power button on your remote control and you send it out. You can send it out every day as a beacon, and that will come back. You will even get a confirmation about it, like right away. It's so simple. If you want a job, right? You apply for different jobs and say, wow, this job is just like spot on for me. I would just be so happy to have that job. But intentionally, you want that job because you know you can do great for yourself and others, and you can create the life you always dreamed of. You know you can create good for your family. You will strive for even more, and you can create success for not only you but others and maybe the world, right? And pure that, without any interference of a materialized item. And that's very important, because that's where the iconic energy comes in. Low frequency. They play you with materialized items, money, cars, big mansions, big spending on clothes, whatever. If you're single, women, it will put any kind of thought into your mind to disturb your manifestation to move forward. So you need to put it like clear. Sometimes it's good morning. You need to put it in a way where you can say, I write it down, and you read it over and over again, and you tune it in to be truthful for you, like honestly from the heart. Anything that doesn't belong, don't write it down, and you keep it there. So if it takes you 3 days, 3 hours and 3 minutes, 3, practice that, and just go for it. See what happens. Start with something small, right? And then you can go bigger and bigger and bigger. You have to understand as well, this is not something, the universe gives, but then as well it knows, right? So if we want to hide something, like we say it's unconditionally love, but it's not, then you gotta work harder on it. Then the manifestation is still working, but not working as it should. Universe can put challenges into your life as well. So you have to be aware of that. So you put things out there, but you're actually lying to yourself. So they will say, okay, they're not there yet. He or she needs to grow. He or she needs to learn. This soul thinks that it can trick itself by pretending. So if the intention is not fully within everything, if you say unconditional love, you have love for things, and then you have some hate, and you have not the fully self-practice of loving yourself, for example, but mostly 80% you love yourself. Then life will be put into challenges to learn you how to love yourself. That comes not in a way that they will shine a light upon you and then give you the benefit of just receiving how to do it. No, they will put challenges, obstacles into your life so you understand the values of right and wrong and how important it is to love yourself. Then we see it as we take steps back instead of forward. But actually, when you are on a spiritual path and you go to a certain level, you start to see the beauty of it. Like me, I smile, I laugh, and I understand, but I'm still human. So I will, be like an ocean with continuously waves moving in a chaotic way, because sometimes that's how it is to be human and to awake yourself. No one is perfect. But that's everything. Everything is a teaching. Everything is a teaching. It's a learning. It's growing. And we do that continuously. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So what I'm saying is it's important to be fully honest, and the intentions you put out there, you have to believe it fully. Then your manifestations go towards pushing that power button. The low frequency will try everything to stop you from doing that. So they will create shorter passage to what you want, but with a low frequency energy. And that's why you see the game, the unconditionally love, and suddenly you can compromise that and you can get it like faster by doing something. Let's say you can do the business, but you cheat a little bit, right? You go the fast way, and you can hurt other people along the way and stuff like that, and you say, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Then you're hooked, right? Not that you only do that, and it's never aligned with having a fulfilled success all the way through, because you're creating a karmic debt for yourself. Something will come into your life that, to first of all work with that feeling of you being guilty and ashamed, but you're hiding it. That's eating you up inside. And then I can explain it depends on what you're going to do if you take the shorter way. So I recommend highly don't do that, because the only thing you're going to do is you're going to hurt yourself, and not only yourself but everybody around you, including those people that you're going to hurt. That could be in a global way. Let's take, for example, an insurance company that has a way of saying you created an insurance company many years ago and you wanted to make money, but you understood the purpose was good, but you created it in a way where you actually started to make algorithms and you started to do for the money, not for the people, right? And it got out of hand. And then you hurt a lot of people in a global way because they thought they had insurance, but they didn't, right? Because you don't want to pay out, because you put your company to think only for yourself and your company and not the people. So, what would that create in the end? Backlash in some way, personally, business wise, some way it's gonna hit back because everything you put out there will come back to you. Karmic debt is not something that you want to collect or create, because when you do that, it's not only that it can be in this lifetime but others as well, and that's hard work, really, really hard work. To work that off is immense, tough, and trust me, the universe doesn't take it for granted at all. So the universe is all about unconditional love. We need to understand we have it within us. We just need to open up for it and not be manipulated by it. So a long talk, 27 minutes exactly when I said that. But my message is to you to dwell over this. Think about your life, which direction you're going, and then be aware of who you are and where you want to go. And then whatever doesn't belong to you, put it aside and start creating your dreams so we can create this beautiful world to a place where there's space for everybody, it's healthy, it's loving in every way, you know. We create unity in between us. So yeah, love and light, love and light. Ciao.